Hey, this is Matt once again with the Bad Time Videos. Another paid request, this time for Shawn. Wanted me to do another commentary for another Sopranos episode, this time Season 2, Episode 11 of a show I have not seen before. Enjoying it so far, though. And for those who want to request any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. So, 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Alright, so once again, we got the intro. Not much else I could say about the intro that I haven't said, a dozen times now. Still a good one. Got the Twin Towers there. New Jersey Turnpike. So Robert Patrick's store has been bankrupt because he was in too deep with the gambling with Tony Soprano. He killed the guy that shot his nephew Christopher, and they've killed that guy. Vincent Pistori's still working with the authorities undercover, being a rat. Doesn't seem like he has the best relationship with his kids or his wife. Guess that's usual, honestly. So we'll see what happens here. This and 2 more episodes to go for this season. Got yourself a gun, boom boom. Got yourself a gun, boom boom boom. Got yourself a gun. Different type of music for an opening. I've heard this song before. I swear I've heard this song in just wait. This song was at the end of Cheech and Chong's next movie, during the end credits. I swear, this song, or this music, was at the end of Cheech and Chong's next movie. Okay, so the garbage guys are obviously pissed off at this guy for some reason. Did you say motherfucker 8 more times? Well, Tony did say pretty much Richie had to double his garbage people. Pretty much had to, his spots get double the take from them. So these people are being charged twice because Tony's being a dick to Richie. That's the thing, Tony doesn't give a fuck about the people. These are people that are just trying to get by, trying to get by on their jobs, their livelihood, and they're being put into the poorhouse while Tony gets richer. But then the family wants to talk about loyalty and all this other shit. All bullshit. Fuck you, Tony Soprano. Suck my dick. Not James Gandolfini. James Gandolfini is a great actor. May he rest in peace. But fuck Tony Soprano. He's a piece of shit. I was home alone. Yeah, you and Macaulay Culkin. That's a good line. In other words, the FBI is going to be watching you a lot closer. Your heart don't seem fine. Oh shit. Important enough. That's okay. I didn't get the joke either. That's okay. I didn't understand the joke either, man. Marshall McLuhan? I didn't get the fucking joke either. Canadian philosopher whose work is among the cornerstones of the study of media theory. Father of media studies. I've never heard of the fucking guy either, so there you go. See, even I didn't fucking get that. Yeah, I bet. Landfill expansion. Yeah. TS. Oh, Tony Soprano, of course. Of course. You're bored. How the fuck can you be bored with all the shit going on in your life, but you're bored? I don't want to come here no more. Wait, watching the movie Seven. Never saw it before, okay. So you don't like any movies? Because for any movies, why would you give a shit about something? He says, why would I give a shit about who the killer is? So I shut the movie halfway off. So do you not like any movies? Just in the same thought, the same thought process put into those movies? So now he's like his kid. What does it matter? Your kid was acting the same thing a couple episodes ago, and you're like, that's ridiculous. Now you're acting the same fucking way? What does it matter? Fine, don't be a gangster anymore. How about that? I think it's this good summarization is nothing Tony does, he'll ever be happy. He'll always be fucking miserable. He'll always be upset. He'll always be depressed, or he'll always be anxious, no matter what. He may be happy for a few minutes or a few moments, but it will never last. Hmm. Wait, the shuttle exploded. Goddamn. What, the Challenger? Okay. Nope, I broke my ass. I decided to still keep sitting on it, though. You had cancer in your arm. Did you break your arm? Nope. Had a head transplant. Like, what do you expect? Sorry, my nose is itching. So I don't do cocaine. Although with the way things are, maybe I should start. Nah. For one thing, it's illegal. Number two, don't want to die. And number three, I've heard stories of people that do cocaine, like it burns your nostrils, so it like opens up like a bigger hole, and that's why like people who do a lot of cocaine, like they sniff a lot, because the hole inside is a lot bigger and stuff. Yeah, make room where you gotta tell me first, asshole. I can't read your fucking mind. Maybe you deserve that. That guy being your brother-in-law just deserves, so to speak. Obviously, doing this with Tony Sopranos. Hmm. So she knows Tony Soprano's a train wreck, but she's still fascinated by the guy and what he'll say. Oh yeah, I've heard of apnea. It makes it look like a elephant. So the uncle has this big old thing here with a hose coming down like a trunk of an elephant. So is he supposed to, I guess, wear that when he's sleeping? I just there are people that have that kind of stuff. I don't know they're like that nowadays. Maybe they were a little bit smaller, a little bit more convenient. Of course, he doesn't want to be embarrassed by having to wear that, so hiding it. You know how I feel about feet. Is that something he mentioned before? Oh no, the thing that was mentioned before was that he likes to go down on women. Hmm. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you're working for Walmart. So Richie, he wants Tony to get killed off. You tell there's going to be a clash sometime in some way, some form. Because Richie wants Tony dead, and Tony gets anxious talking to Richie. This is a good song. More than a feeling, more than a feeling. It seems like any little bit of anxiousness, he goes into this stuff here, passing out and stuff. Seems like the only way he'd be fine is just get out of the whole business altogether. More than a feeling, more than a feeling, more than a feeling. Great song. Love this song. Oh, he's going to pass out. There you go. Passing out all the time, man. Hey, you want her opinion? Yeah, lose some weight. Maybe that help. Ah, no more dish detergent. Oh well. You know, I never had one of those things where you put the food down the sink and it chops all up. Never had that. To me, I just rather just yeah the garbage disposal. I just throw the shit right in the garbage on its own through the plate. Hmm. Is that the is that the girl he had way before? That because she spoke too much that he liked to eat women out. That he beat her and threw her away. Yeah, Tony ain't the best of moods. He ain't having it. Even nowadays, like other than Richie, what does he have to be pissed off? Because again, it's like other than Richie, it's I don't know. The witness is shushed up, so he's not arrested. All this other stuff going on. Bunch of World War II shit. What the fuck? Mm. That's true. He's got to listen to the lawyer, so he can't be there doing this stuff. So that's probably the few bits of fun he has. So now he's gonna be even more anxious and more annoyed. So now Ah, we're back at the psychiatrist having dinner with her son. Very fancy restaurant. God, her son seems like a fucking pussy ass douchebag. I told you I'm taking to the Clark Kent looking motherfucker. Are you sure it's delicious? You don't seem like it's delicious. Who the fuck talks like that? My droll mom. Hell, this lady's blowing the wrong, blowing smoke pretty much into her fucking face. And she's asking, could you please move the cigarette? And she's being a fucking drunk ass bitch. How about take that fucking mop top, rip it off your fucking head, and I'll take the cigarette and stick it up your cooter and see if we can light some fires under there. Because it looks like you haven't had some fires lit under there for a few fucking decades. Fucking whole bag, bitch. And why don't you talk to that lady? She's the one blowing smoke in the fucking face. Fucking dumbass. Fucking dumbass bitch. Oh, stop being pussy, kid. Fine, go, you fucking pussy ass. Probably gonna go home, they get fucked in the ass like the Twinkie is. Twinkie bar looking motherfucker. Twink ass motherfucker. He looks like a fucking twink. Like a fucking Twinkie. Ready to get filled up. Wonder if that's why people call those people twinks. Like a Twinkie bar. They get filled up with white white creamy filling. Maybe that's what Twitch is, a Twinkie. Both creamy fillings. Feelings of fillings. Sorry. Fuck it. If it made at least one person laugh, then fuck it. Okay, he's going stir crazy in the house, being stuck in there, not be able to leave or go anywhere. Yeah, the last time we talked shit about Tony, you got mad. Stop playing with that fucking rash, man. It's not gonna go away. This type of behavior, you got pissed at some bitch fucking smoking and blowing smoke in your face. Shit, the therapist seeing another therapist. Yeah, definitely obsessed. I don't know why. Like this episode, like it's okay. I would say it's one of my least favorite ones so far. Like here's the thing: I have not seen a bad episode of Sopranos so far. Season one, we're getting to the end of season two. After this, we have two more episodes. There were a couple that were put low on the list. Don't ask me to rank them because I've only seen these once and I'm not going to remember them in detail, but I would say the one where Tony took his daughter up to look at colleges and his wife might have got was close to getting on with the priest. That wasn't much. The one where they went to Italy, it wasn't big on. And then this one, I mean, at least we're getting a little bit of the uncle here because he hasn't done a whole lot in season two. So I guess like this is finally getting a bit of screen time for him. So I mean that's nice to see. I think maybe because I hear it seems like we're kind of going in circles. Is Tony once again having issues with anxiety? Once again doesn't know what to do. Guess it's a way of trying to get rid of stress. There you go. Very nice looking lady, too. But, so much for him not cheating anymore. Hmm. Sure, he's lying about that. I'm sure he was on the take. Basically, gonna lie to ease her worries or ease her fears or ease her old age. Yeah, sorry to keep looking now. I'm just listening to the dialogue, as well as having to answer some texts as I'm doing this. Sorry about that. Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. I maybe just I don't have much to say in this episode because it feels like we've been here before. Him being anxious. It's like that one episode where he was out of it and it got to a point where he literally imagined a woman that was never there. Okay. A basketball pole? Okay. Sure, why not? Like I said, I'm sorry that I'm not saying much during this time. I just something about this episode just doesn't pull me in. It's not that it's bad. It's just you're kind of waiting for things to catch up. You're waiting for things to switch. Sort of the next thing to drop, so to speak. The next heavy thing to drop. Just we got all these other little things. We got the one guy in the hospital, and what's he going to be afterward? The Christopher, the nephew. We got whatever's going on with Tony. Uncle put the smack down on Tony's mom. There you go. But what you don't know, Uncle Phil book. Maybe also what it is that I don't mind this character, the uncle, but at the same time, I don't know. It's one of those things where I don't really care about his possible friendship relationship with this lady. It just doesn't interest me. It doesn't intrigue me. You stay out, bring food in. So there you go. Still miserable Prit, still passing out. Seems like nothing will make you happy, Tony, unless you just quit the whole business altogether. Well, that fits Tony. He's definitely antisocial. Definitely fits him. It means you gotta keep moving, keep doing stuff, or you keep thinking about all this guilt and stuff that eats you up. It makes you pass you out. self-loathing since childhood, and they crash. I guess the whole point is that Tony's ongoing feel of guilt that, yeah, I have to do this, I have to be this, I have to act this way, but at the same time, lo and behold, deep down he feels guilty for all this shit, but he can't stop. There's this apnea. Well, that was nice of her. Put the apnea thing on him. And things are getting older. Well, then why should, what is that, Diagnosis Murder? Stiff Van Dyke. Which is funny, the last episode I was talking about Joe Penny, who was on Jake and the Fat Man. And then Diagnosis Murder became a spinoff from that show, because I think Van Dyke's character was on Jake and the Fat Man. And then people liked what Van Dyke did on there, so he got his own show, Diagnosis Murder, which is even more successful. So Jake and this Fat Man was 5 seasons, but then Diagnosis Murder became like 8 seasons. Because it tapped into what the older audience liked, kind of like Matlock. Matlock about a lawyer, Diagnosis Murder about a doctor. That older audience. Yeah, that's true. What the hell is that? There's a trash. Is that a gunshot too? Or is it just a trash? Hmm. Yeah, don't be speeding. I mean, to be honest, when he doesn't feel anxiety, the times he doesn't feel anxiety is when he's doing the job here with this stuff. Visit the store, going back in, maybe make a phone call to an agent. And that's how the episode ends? Okay, it just seemed like it just kind of ended on a... Like, okay, people wonder why I didn't say much during this whole thing. Like, okay, let's... I mean, what really happened during this? I'm trying to lean over here because I keep forgetting sometimes to put the thumbnail right over there. So now face will be covering it. But let's really look into this. Like, what happened during this episode? Garbage was dumped. The uncle met a lady who he likes. Gotta deal with apnea. Doesn't know if he wants to talk with her. Finally does talk with her, and she accepts him for who he is. Has his little side business with drugs that Richie does. But then Tony's like, no, you ain't doing that shit anymore. Tony's kind of just hanging around this trash place, sanitation place, and the doctor cursed out some bitch who was smoking too much. Pretty much at the gist of it, you're like a shark. If it stops swimming, it dies. You need to keep going. You need to keep being in this business, and that's where your head's at. Because as you're busy, you're not thinking about all the guilt and all the people you've hurt and all the lies you screwed over. Which is true. You have screwed over a lot of lives. So it's that whole thing. So, I don't know. There you go. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. Sorry I didn't say much in this episode. Maybe the next will be a bit better. And we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.